This whole thing is just so suggestive. I mean, like, am I gonna touch some breasts? Am I gonna put my mouth? Wait, what do you? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit! And we're the NyanCave.
I want to lick some thighs. Oh shit!
Clay! Move into the center of your frame, buddy.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You're cut. You're getting cut off, friend.
This is my happy place, though. My mic doesn't go this
know,
far.
I know, buddy.
Hey, what up? Today we're playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. Also, a few bits of news. Tom won't be joining us on Saturdays anymore. F's in chat for Tom. Next Saturday, we're going to play a scary game. I hope for something short. I haven't figured out what it is yet. Maybe it'll be VR. Look forward to it. It's going to start Spooky Saturdays. Halloween, we're going to be dressing up as sexy Mario, Luigi, and something else. Maybe Waluigi at this point.
I don't know. Wait, do you want to? Should we do like a community post about like do you want Nyanny as Waluigi, Toad? What other characters?
Yeah. Mario, Luigi, Toad, Waluigi, Wario, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we can figure that out. And then Halloween day, all day, about 6 hours or so, we're going to be playing Luigi's Mansion 2.
Luigi's
Mansion. Hopefully we're going to get some makeup going. So yeah, we're going to see if we can maybe reach out to somebody and maybe do some nice makeup live. Who knows? See, really good plans though. Thursday is super exciting. The triumphant return of Date Night, brought to you by all of the wonderful supporters of the channel, and we're going to be playing Twister, which doesn't sound very exciting, but I had the brilliant idea to lube up select squares and make them like danger squares.
I don't know if that's a good call.
You have been pushing against it, and I'm so brave that I'm gonna go forward with this. So yeah, we're gonna play landmine lubricant Twister.
It was in discussions until this moment.
Yeah. We're gonna really push the community guidelines of Twitch to their limits.
Yeah.
We're gonna be wearing like, I don't know, like with like gray sweatsuits.
Like a whole ass jumpsuit.
Would that appease them? Anyways, back to the topic at hand in the present. That's enough about the wonderful future that we're dealing with.
The song's over though.
The song is over. I guess it's a good time to start this so I can get my hands on some breasts. Nicely seasoned. KFC. Is that what is being dropped in that mouth?
Acid.
Oh fuck.
Wow. Oh, Professor Dog?
Oh, like, it's incredibly high quality. Oh my god. Yo, it passed the cabbage test. Was that a macaroni and chicken Dawn? Oh, biscuits. Oh my god. Oh. Wow.
I love this.
Well, there's two of them. Oh my god.
One for me and one for you.
Yay! Oh my god. This is too much.
Yeah.
Prioritize quality or prioritize speed?
We want to prioritize quality. We want to have some high quality.
Some high quality breasts and thighs. Angry, what up?
I am here. Hello, Angry. Are you excited to date Colonel Sanders?
Like,
it's not something I ever expected to do, but here we are.
I'm wondering who did the art and stuff, because it's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good. Like, it's super on point. Has everyone licked their fingers? Are the fingers licked? Are they lubricated with saliva so that they can grasp the crispy and tender breasts?
Oh my god.
of love.
Wild card. You know, I never thought in a million years that we would actually get an actual good game partnership with a fast food chain, but here we are, and I've never been more excited to date the Colonel in my life. KFC really tried it, and it worked.
I know, like if you asked me a year ago, like what fast food chain would do this, I would say Wendy's.
Wendy's 100%.
I feel like KFC kind of one-upped Wendy's.
They really got in there before we could, because I wanted to have a tsundere Wendy's dating simulator.
Absolutely. I think the only way that we can kind of surpass this is to have a collaboration, like where the Wendy's girl is in there and then the Colonel's in there and Ronald McDonald, but no one really talks about him. Ronald McDonald isn't even a fucking thing anymore. He died.
Like, according to the business? Based on the
I
fact
don't know.
that
When was the last time you saw a clown associated with McDonald's?
Not in a million years.
Yeah, right?
Well, there was Justin Timberlake.
Wow. Wow, Nanny. Holy shit. I mean...
I'm sorry, Justin Timberlake!
Well, let's just roll on to the game here. Ah, crap. I knew I would need a keyboard.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that happened. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment.
Oh, we're a student.
The world is peaceful and serene. Oh my god. You could stay in the moment forever. Wait, is that like what's their name?
BTS?
BTS. Is
Oh
that
my
like
God.
a BTS reference? Oh my god.
Instead of BTS, is it KFC?
Oh my god.
I hope so.
This looks familiar. This background. The chicken is not familiar.
It looks really Kimi no Nawa.
Yeah, a little bit. That or something like Ava-esque. I kind of know. It's probably more Kimi no Nawa. It's high-key BTS. Yeah, okay. I haven't listened to a lot of BTS. Angry, what up?
I am indeed excited, Nyanny.
I hope
Me
so.
too.
There's some good stuff.
I'm really hyped for this. Darth Prime!
Hey!
Did you know DC published a series of KFC comics too?
Wow, no.
I did not know that KFC was like what are these called? Parallels?
I don't
Like the marketing style where they go into just weird stuff?
I don't know. I like it though. I think it's great. Like I don't even mind being advertised to in this way. Like I feel like I'm receiving something good.
Yeah.
And it's not that I hate KFC. I think it's totally fine.
Well, wouldn't you say that KFC fries are by far your favorite?
No, they're not. Sorry, man.
Clay.
They are not my
We're
favorite.
being not paid to make up facts about KFC.
Not paid. No, I like KFC's chicken. I'm not a huge fan of their fries. Their gravy's pretty good though. I'll give them
With
that.
those biscuits though?
Oh, well that was that other food chain that Champ named.
What? No, the biscuits were from KFC.
No, they weren't.
They weren't?
No, they weren't.
What
It
were
was
they?
the other fast food chain that does
Oh.
chicken without the secret blend.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, I know.
Oh shoot.
Those fries were okay though when they were fresh. It's okay, man.
Moving
it's okay.
on.
It happens. I won't tell the Colonel. Okay?
Don't tell the Colonel.
I won't tell the Colonel. He'd be so disappointed though. Like I'm not doing it to protect you. I'm doing it to protect him. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Whoop. Okay, perfect. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Maybe I'm in the frame of mind where everything sounds suggestive at this moment.
I
Or
think
you
you're
could-
just in a sexy mood, Clay.
I guess so. All this talk of breasts and thighs. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Smack that clock up and at him. Throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Smack that clock up and at him. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. It's like a Derek Zoolander name.
Mm-hmm.
University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning for people who can't cook good and things. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. You'll need to take this seriously. You know what? I think we'll allow ourselves to daydream a bit. It's here, finally. Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late! You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you need to wake up those taste buds.
Doesn't that biscuit look delightful?
It sure does, Nyanny. Where could I get a biscuit such as this?
Oh, well, it's super easy at KFC.com. You can order online.
Wow. Yikes, you're in such a hurry. In fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. Ooh, you're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning and things for people who can't cook good and stuff. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever.
Miriam?
Oh, so cute. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. She kind of reminds me of maybe Totoro. No. Oh my God, from Shokugeki.
I don't know
Soma.
Shokugeki.
I know Todoroki. Is it Todoroki-san? Or am I getting my Boku no Hero mixed up in this? Oh, help me out, chat. She's super cute. Blue
While
hair.
chat's thinking about that, I'm gonna play this.
Hey, Bio Woman, what up?
Imagine if Saturdays were shady Saturdays and it's just Nyanny roasting everyone.
Oh, well, it's basically happening whether you like it or not. So,
It is.
Megumi! Yeah, Megumi, sorry.
Roasted like a nice piece of chicken from KFC.
They're not roasted, they're fried.
They're fried. That's the F in KFC.
It's Megumi. Tarokoro. Oh, is it Tarokoro Megumi?
Oh shoot, sorry.
Hey, Worthy Thing of Ross, what up?
This is going to be a great time. Did you know that Wendy's has a tabletop RPG rulebook? It's called the Feast of Legends. I was not paid to say this, but if Wendy's is listening, I take PayPal and Venmo.
I wouldn't mind checking out sometime. I got recommended a title for it. Apparently the villain is frozen beef or something.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's a spoiler. It was in the title.
Oh my god.
I know.
Who wants to be Miriam?
Oh, you, absolutely.
Good morning, Finger Licker. Are you excited for your first day of the rest of our lives?
I forgot until this very moment that I named myself Finger Licker.
Yeah.
Oh boy, you can just call me, what do you think? Licker-san? No, we'd probably be on a first name. I don't know, that's fine. I guess you can just call me Finger.
I will read the script as it is brought to me. I'll read what's on the teleprompter.
Finger Licker. Yeah, that's kind of, it's kind of like a stand name. Finger Licker, oh my god. Actually, I'm,
Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous.
oh my god, she's adorable. What's the,
It's just that this morning I made breakfast myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any of the love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail?
Classic Miriam. Raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box. It's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great, Miriam.
But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up.
3-day only semesters, baby. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin.
Just aggressively going in for the kiss. Oh no. Oh, before you choose, I'm gonna play this.
Hey, Becky, thank you.
Hey guys, I'm super excited for this game. I noticed yesterday that I was getting a little sick with a cold. Last night was torture trying to sleep, but I feel like I barely slept at all. Hope to feel better soon. Yeah, lots of fluids.
Oh, nice.
Get better. Thank you.
Better, thank you. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief?
Ooh.
Pep talk your best friend. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and he had our tarot cards read?
The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget.
I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking towel?
Oh my god, no.
And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit?
Oh dear.
Is that the fool?
I think so, yeah. I think the Tower and the Fool, both of those are typically bad cards.
I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own.
Aww. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease.
Oh, the devil. Yeah, the devil.
Oh, it is the devil. Oh, okay.
You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs.
Oh, it's true, she does. That bow is adorable.
Can you believe I cut them myself?
Oh my god. You definitely can believe it. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground.
Hey!
Oh, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help be filled with jealousy. She can get whatever she wants, and she knows it. Oh my god, I love her. Can we date her instead?
Can we date Ashley?
I want to date Ashley.
Yikes.
Oh my god. Yo, that is huge aesthetic right here.
It's such a tasteful size, too.
It is. It truly is. Oh god. Hello. Oh wow. She is super thick.
She's showing off the breast and thighs.
Yo, drumsticks. Oh, how do I hide? Can I hide the text box? Does anyone know?
Popcorn? What's popcorn?
Oh, shoot.
Oh, dang.
Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins.
Oh, ouch. Settings load, title screen resume. I know, I want to hide the text. I'm afraid to right click. I right clicked. Nothing happened. Can I scroll? Ah, it's fine.
You leave finger licker shins. You leave finger licker shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins.
Ugh, you can't stand. Do you think it's like Ashley?
It's I think it's just pronounced Ashley. Because it's
even though her name is annoying, you know for a fact that it's actually Ashley.
Yeah.
But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Okay, let's go with Ashley.
If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us.
We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us.
They are weird.
Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man.
I think
Van the Man.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Van the Man has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes.
Nice.
Van.
Oh wow, that's an evil look. You rang.
Oh my god.
My god. That is so a Joestar reference.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I mean, like, guys, it's really subtle. It's super subtle, but I think it's a JoJo reference. Incredibly subtle. You gotta really take a hard look there. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students.
I know, right? You'd think they just hand us our diplomas now.
Or maybe hire us. Oh, hold on. I'm trying to remember what
Here, you think about it. I'm going to play some
Jotato
things.
sounds
Angry!
What up? Thank you.
In this school, it literally does take 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days!
Nice. I mean, it's technically fast food, I guess.
Stefan! Here and gone.
Aw.
Can't watch, but I had to for this game. Have a great day.
Thank you. Young Joseph, yeah. And now I'm going to tell you what you're going to say next. Oh my god! Yada yada to say. Well, or maybe hire us on as professionals. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Oh, the Blackwell voice? Soba. Okay. Let's go, Miriam.
Psh, see you later, losers.
As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it.
That's a good...
Well, this took a turn.
Yeah.
Oopsie. I think it's broken.
You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick.
I love you.
I think you mean thank you.
My name's Pop. I was named after Pop Pop. He's old.
Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down.
Oh,
Yikes.
no.
Hi, Pop. I'm Fingerlicker. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day?
Nope.
And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you.
Is it just me, or is he kind of cute?
I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the... Wait, who the fuck is that?
That's probably the president of the company.
You think so?
He's new Colonel Sanders.
Oh my god. Huh. Okay. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure of where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Oh! A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable.
Sprinkles.
Oh god. Now, everyone. Quiet. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class?
You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSIL.
The school has a CEO?
Yeah.
Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof!
Yes.
What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever! I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossoms fill the air inside the classroom. This could only mean one thing.
Mm-hmm.
Here he comes. Oh.
I'm chilly. Someone close the window.
And then he walks in. Ooh. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew someone could be so handsome? Time stands still.
It's him. It's...
Oh, it isn't my favorite student, Harland.
Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. You can do this.
I get to be Colonel Sanders?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
I'm all out of boy voices.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Which means I'm all out of voices in general. Can we get a like for the Colonel here?
Can we get a like for the Colonel?
One like takes a little threads off of the Colonel's apron off.
Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. This sounds evil. This sounds evil. I'm sorry. I'll try to be nice. I'll try to not sound as like I'm gonna cook you.
A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks.
Oh, I do need to give him a southern accent.
Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong.
And over here must be the sweaty sweats, or must be sweaty sweats a lot.
Ooh. Maybe we should open up that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
Hold on a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that.
Oh my god, she's so sweet. Her hair is a bit of a mess now that I look at it, though.
Oh, yep.
It looks like she cut more than her bangs. You two know both well that my name... We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is it you all... with all your really weird insults?
Besides, when finger lickers sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer.
You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is. Oh, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched.
Boy, howdy. This classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Please, use my handkerchief.
Oh my god, look at his broad shoulders and massive arms.
There, he's got yowie arms, boy. I got them yowie arms. I'm gonna wrap you up like a nice little burrito.
Ooh, you freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you.
Chew.
Wait, Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look. You're completely mortified. Ka-choo! This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I'll take the handkerchief, of course. You stretch out your hand, and Colonel Sanders places a fine silk handkerchief on it. It's so beautiful, you hesitate to press it to your face, but when you do, the feeling is transcendent. It has his natural scent on it. It smells like the most delicious chicken you've ever smelled.
Oh no!
Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary school in the world. Poof. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There may even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the Burnaby cooking arena.
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss...
Quit! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you even sure you're in the right place?
Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? I'm
You're expelled if you want to run my word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to your sons of tardiness is unacceptable!
I love that pose.
Even Clank may hear on time, rolling halfway across down his tiny wheels.
You turn to see a student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Do you have the voice thing?
Oh, oh gosh, I forget which one it would be. I guess we'll just pitch it up. Want to pitch up?
Sure. Yeah, it's all you though. Do you have like a wild guess you could test with chat?
Bzz, bzz, bzz. Hello. Hello.
The class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal.
Sprinkles walks in the class room. As everyone stands in silent obedience, when he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep whiff.
Your diet is lacking based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking greater care of yourself, huh?
Look at how happy that pup is.
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Oh, obviously a chicken snack.
100%.
I mean, like, I gotta take the bait here. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it.
His favorite! Well. I think there might be some competition for a no-star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coat of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay them no mind. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs, and take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing in the front of the room. Only two options remain.
Hey, Fingerlicker, there's still a seat here.
It seems that no one...
It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested.
Oh no. Oh no, chat.
Do we give up our best friend for the Colonel?
Oh no.
I don't think the Colonel would like that.
I don't think he would. Two good options, but which will you choose? No, the Colonel's gonna be fine on his own, you know?
I know, but we are...
Miriam needs our help.
She is a mess.
We can't abandon her. It would destroy her.
You're right, it would.
It would.
She stood up for us when those bullies came and said that we had ugly shins.
She did. She's always been there for us, you know? And she even stood up for our sweaty pits, you know?
She did.
That's friendship there. I can't. You move to take your seat by Miriam. It's not that we're not interested in the Colonel. It's just, Miriam, she's special, you know?
Justin! Popeyes is better.
Wow. So the opinions of chat are not necessarily the opinions of the NyanCave.
Well, I mean, some might think that you're a Popeye sympathizer who didn't choose to sit next to the Sanders.
Oh, shit. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind like getting those 3 different fried chicken chains and having them like set up in front of me and see if I can
do
identify
a blind
taste test and see if I can identify the difference, because I don't think I could.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I would take a bite of each one and rank them 1, 2, and 3 for like my flavor profile. And then I would try and guess which one is which as well. And then I would be surprised. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class.
Oh, of course. You're my best friend. Who else would I sit by?
Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnificent personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better.
I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got like 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast. It's time for a pop quiz. Ruff.
Oh, God.
Yay, a pop quiz about me.
This is incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for a life at culinary school. Ruff. Keep your knife sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is leaving point B and train is B is pointing at point A, Ruff, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely.
Looking at you, pup. Doesn't matter at all, really. I mean,
Yo.
it's the flavor. The oils of your hand accentuate the food.
That's one of the secret herbs and spices?
Yeah, and that's what, when you massage the raw chicken, it lubricates your hands so you can better handle vegetables later.
Absolutely. Yeah, when you're making French fries?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't do that, by the way.
Never do
this
that.
is literally like Food Safe 101.
Yeah, that's
Like,
cross-contamination.
yeah, don't do that.
Do you think this was made and like if you work at KFC you have to play this?
Oh my God, I hope so.
And if you date Colonel Sanders you get to work there?
Yeah. Extremely. Looking at you, pup.
That's right. Ruff. Forest is to tree as chicken is to...
Oh. A slam dunk.
A feather?
I mean, I guess so. But night vision goggles.
But night vision forest is to tree as chicken is to feather. Yeah, feather makes sense.
That's right, Ruff. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Ruff.
A comically oversized
Fork, absolutely. Oh, fuck.
We have one of those.
Eating utensil. A comically oversized fork?
No, meat tenderizer.
Oh, we do. The little mallet thing with the teeth on it or something. Yeah, I've always wanted to use that. It's just so messy.
You put it in a bag.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, the meat.
But, I mean, like, wouldn't the bag break eventually? Because
don't
they're
know.
pretty pointy. I don't know. I guess we could try it, but it's definitely a spork.
Yeah.
Ruff, that's right. What food is best for a broken heart?
A pancake that looks like a silly face. Camel meat. Oh, that's interesting. I never even considered that. Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. I don't know about that. Salt is pretty good.
I love salt.
Huh.
That's right. Final question. Is Sprinkles a good boy?
No. He's a talking dog that teaches culinary school.
He is the best boy.
Yes.
That's right. The total score is perfect score. 5 out of 5.
Yay!
Wow. Be honest. Did you cheat?
You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
Oh, we've impressed the Colonel, everybody. I know we just met, but I have to confess.
Oh my God. You're really dialing it in here.
I think you have a beautiful brain.
Yo, I'm stealing that line. That's a good line. I didn't even consider that. It's such like a misdirect. Like you can't quite. Cause I want to say you were so beautiful, but brain at the end to like flip it, you know, so that a person would think that you're complimenting their physical appearance, but then you compliment their brain.
Yeah, and I think that really works out well in theory, but in practice kind of makes you sound creepy. Cause I'm like,
I mean, like it's better than being like, wow, your brain is so beautiful and the meat suit that it's piloting is exquisite.
It's working on me, man. It's working on me.
Yeah, you really must apply proper maintenance to your mech.
Oh, buddy, I do.
Ugh,
Tell me more.
damn. Hot diggity. Finger liquor. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Ruff. Time for lunch!
Wow. The Stewart cafeteria?
Stewart.
Stewart. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
Is it about lunch?
No, I wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was...
Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement.
Oh, shit. Fuck that guy. Sorry, man. Hey, I was... Oh, my God. Colonel, that's not a good look for you.
Yeah, no, Colonel.
Settle down.
It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers. Woo! But
Shh! Lunch, 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 lunch.
She said shh!
Oh.
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled.
Indeed, that smell
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
is this.
Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Oh my God. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. What? What are you getting hung up on here? The whole?
No, just you feel safe. Yeah.
I mean, hey.
Yep.
Yep. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating.
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling down notes as fast as they can.
But that's all I'll say about that.
What do you think we want, yo? What? Do you think we want your stupid recipe? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. Wow, that's a face. You wait to see what zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was like just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this, and she wants him all to herself. Oh, please.
Well, Van the man, if you don't want any.
I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite, and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration to act unimpressed.
Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in.
You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket. That is the Excalibur face? No way. And sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Universe! Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. This unironically kind of makes me want fried chicken now. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Oh my god, if this killed me, I would be kind of happy a little bit. Can I save? Yo, there's no save. There's only a load. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
You can only come back. You can never stop.
Right?
Or you can.
I want to click load to see if it's been auto-saving.
Oh.
Because if there's no save, then what do I load? I'm sure it would let me go back. Oh, wow. Okay, well, spoilers. Okay, well, that's fine then.
Alex! This freaking ad is working on me. Uber Eats it is.
It's, like, it's my favorite kind of marketing. It's good. I'm into it. You know? Sure, like, I'll let you manipulate me. Obviously, the right answer here is savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart.
I would say that was correct, but I do want to swim towards the light.
Oh, Araki, there's gotta be an 11th bite. I mean, that's probably the secret. There's always secrets in a visual novel. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Or are they the same?
The flavor of a man?
The flavor of a man. Man, that sounds like my autobiography. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
Oh, what a guy. What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
No big deal. Sorry, 1 second. My headphones are being weird. Okay, perfect. No big deal. Oh, so majestic. Oof.
It's his chicken stick.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own I'd be willing to trade.
What's the rush? The semester's only just started. We got 2 more whole days to get to know each other.
Oh my god. Like, this face he's making is really
Yeah.
not a good face. Like, it hurts me. It's a good face for him, but it's like, I'm like, oh no. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
Aw. You got moxie. I'll give you that. That was
Colonel-
a bit
sorry.
Hank Hill, sorry. Gosh dang it, Bobby.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
Just one ingredient, but I can't tell you. I'll use... It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
I bet you it's love. I bet you it's love. Do you have a sensor sound at all?
No.
Oh, do you have wow?
I have WoW, yeah.
You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated.
It sounds like you have big plans.
I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world, you can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength. Wow him with a big idea to add additional green to really spice things up. No, be modest, but thoughtful. Man, I so want to know what these like meme answers are. We'll
Me
have to come
too.
back. I know, but we were kind of locked into the obvious right answer route, but we can definitely meme it up a little at the end if we have time. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting, and the interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment, finger licker.
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon.
You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they would need.
Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it?
Oh my god. You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're about to earn with your signature, adorable, tiny food creations.
That's so cute.
It's really, really cute.
Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off.
Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson together as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Fuck, why? That hurts. Look at this, look what
Why
we
would we
did.
do that to our girl?
Why would we do that to our girl? Wanna be my partner?
Sure, finger licker. I'll prepare our station.
But Miriam! Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice.
Hello, new partner. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I just don't know who to choose.
She looks really excited to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever.
Okay.
Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner?
Robot.
Right. Look at his face! Oh my god, I don't know!
Robot. He doesn't have any hands. He's made out of tin cans.
So he can't be handsy, is that what you're getting at?
Well, he doesn't have hands to wash.
Clank? Yeah, the robot.
But Pot has problems in a juice box.
Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. Oh, look at his fucking face. It's so good.
Oh, it's okay. I already ate.
It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited for some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet.
Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Oh, that's so cute.
Tissue? Hardly know you.
Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like the two of you will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork.
All right, so for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. Oh, you get the idea.
Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Steak tartare seems easy enough. It's fancy, and you don't even need to cook it. Using octopus will blow Colonel Sanders' mind. Your grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh gosh,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
country style cooking.
Absolutely. Oof. I've always been something of a down-home chef, you know? I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes.
And gravy.
Oh my god, I can't believe we just finished each other's.
Gravy.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine one without the other because potatoes are literally nothing. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to beat red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. Hazakashi desu. Oh my god.
Hazakashi?
I'll go get the potatoes.
No, please. Let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine.
You hear that, chat? Only the best produce at the KFC. Oh.
It looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders?
Who doesn't? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business, Ashley.
Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man!
Did someone call for me?
No, jeez, Van Van. Well, I'm over here crushing finger lickers' dreams. You're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That's the deal, remember?
Oh my god. This is a great face for her, by the way. It makes me love her even more.
There's so many meme references in this game.
It's incredible. This music is pretty good too. Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends.
Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now?
Actually, no. It looked like Finger Licker was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring.
I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Doubt it.
Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
But, Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station.
Wow, Ashley. Wow.
Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense.
But that's why there's drumsticks on her thighs.
Yeah.
Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. Turn to Miriam, your forever bestie who always had your back. I think that now we need to turn to the Colonel.
Turn to the Kern.
I think we gotta turn to the Kern.
Make our hunky man our hunker man.
Hunk of hunks.
Thanks.
Because he's here. He's witnessed all of it.
Yeah,
I don't
knows.
think he'd betray us. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format. Okay. You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right?
A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Finger Licker as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Finger Licker's natural talent or their loyalty.
Oh, shit! Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves you feeling proud and full of potential. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot.
Thanks, Hands.
Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed and boiled the potatoes into a perfect creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere.
I know just what to do.
Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which he pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down from the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be proud.
Oh my god, I want mashed potatoes and gravy.
Oh, I want Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out to grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand, holding the same spork, and for that small moment, in all the madness and pressure in this crazy world, stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still.
If you love something, set it free.
Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you with to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face.
Van, do something! Do something!
Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will you ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Or will he ever be able to, sorry?
Hold it right there, finger licker. We do not rest forward in the brew cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands.
Guy has potatoes face.
Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Oh. Mashed potatoes and gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I've prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, bruised tentacle octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe forged by supreme chef ancestors. What is happening with his hands there? You've ignored me for way too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate.
No! Don't! Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed, and me turned in the process. The results could be toxic.
Oh, what are you covering? Oh, is that the pose? Oh. Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him!
Oh my god!
No, rip!
Everyone step back! Don't take another bite!
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it's gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self.
Oopsie. Tastes like poison.
The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds.
I'm not sure professors here make enough money.
Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you.
I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home.
What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building is taking on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. The stars are nice.
I know. I want to stand in his quads.
Yeah, right? Piano's nice too.
Those mashed potatoes you made in class today?
Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders?
Yes, finger licker?
There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting, also lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you. Shut up. I'm the one who has to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a man? You can't prove that.
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name?
I think Van killed a man.
I think he just straight up did.
You may want to lay low for a while, man. Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero.
Oh my god.
I'm the spork monster, and I'm here to fight a hero.
I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds.
How dare you threaten me as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Because I'm a monster, see?
He's rhyming on purpose. Or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence.
Oh my god.
What will you do? Let's defend first.
Defend first?
You decide to defend. Which defense will you choose?
Trepidation?
Trepidation?
Okay.
You close your eyes tight, but then open one just enough to squint and see the spork monster across the battlefield. For some reason, this makes you feel more prepared for what's going to come next. Spork monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. That lot of good that defense did. Attack. You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love.
Yes.
Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster won't forget this. Spork monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself.
Raise your sporks, chat.
They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? You decide to go on the attack. What attack will you use? Cook with love. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster's no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork monster uses utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle.
Go on the attack.
You decide to go on the attack. Cook with love does 1 damage. Spork monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn in the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge.
Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here.
Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Porch pie power pinchy!
Incredible. Oh my god. Like, the art's really good. Pot pie power pinch does 10 damage. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Oh.
Oh, do you think that he would... I think he would appreciate the mercy.
I know,
oh, God.
right? But also, I mean, he's a spork monster.
He is a monster, but he's looks like he could be delicious.
Okay, let's try it. Spare this wretched beast. You managed to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Be gone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back like you said.
The spork monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko.
Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. The Clucronomicon. That's really good, Lizio. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. An image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you sleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dreams, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird.
Oh my god! Oh, that one guy was a ghost.
He sure was. You awake on day 2, an attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own.
Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, like Clank. I think I might like Clank.
Oh my god. Aw. Like him? Like?
I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's just something about him. I like him. Like him.
Aw.
We got to talking after class, and he's a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school?
No, but that does make complete sense.
Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and he was the convertible, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. What? Hold on. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. And was also the
convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. So he was the convertible.
He was
and
the
he
convertible?
also rode himself. I'm thinking maybe
Clank was the convertible.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, the he in that situation was not clear.
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking that maybe you got lost in pressure cooker language translation there.
Oh, maybe it was, yeah, not meant to be clear.
Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with the new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now?
Well, we definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you? I guess.
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why do you tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up.
A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing.
So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering.
This can't be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from a super duper rare dried flower petal, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Sounds like a quest. Oh, please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
Is she talking about drugs?
I think she's talking about drugs.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Yes.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both shared an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be of much use to anyone.
Please, me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? Or bestie? Oh man, you can't share a
Loose
secret.
lips sink friendships.
Yeah, make up a fake ingredient. I would just rather tell her no straight up personally, but sure, we can lie. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about? It was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Well,
Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and that she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh my god. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arrived.
This is like an episode of Nietzsche Joe.
And so have I. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Damn, this is tough. I think that we gotta play it cool.
Yeah, I think running in, like up to a horse is a recipe for getting kicked.
Yeah.
By a horse.
Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish, and then he slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You would have ran? You were so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently.
Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home.
You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beauty you have there. I mean, what a horseful beauty you have there. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you.
oh, Finger Licker just gets really nervous around people they like.
What? That is not helping.
I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it.
She gives you a wink and a smile, and it's as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad.
This reminds me of Kingdom Hearts music a little bit.
Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try to get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
Tell him to stop acting immature. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them.
Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules?
I'm not sure you know a good meal. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than culinary skill. It takes creativity. It takes panache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it is they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back.
I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret.
You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
We're playing.
Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. Hey, you watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything.
Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer.
No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Ooh.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Quickly!
Damn! This girl, she devious. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least, or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got a lofty career aspirations to focus on.
That's amazing.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent morning chasing a car around all town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired.
That's adorable.
It's so adorable.
And Dark Iron says, this must be the work of an enemy stand mixer. So good. A+. Here, have waffles.
Can't drink today.
But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll be reviewing the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do.
Which is why, in 1776, after the signing of the Declaration of Independence, there was a chicken who first signed their name.
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you.
Well, finger licker?
Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? Ooh.
Well, I mean, like, a shimmering pepper has, like, intrigue behind it.
I know, and I feel like the glass of water is the, like, for after the pepper to wash it down. I think the dog biscuit is our sensei's, so.
Yeah. Dog biscuit?
I don't want to take his biscuit.
I don't want to take his biscuit either.
I'm going for the pepper.
Oh my god, okay.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body was not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. Can I get an echo?
We're in space now.
You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do, very simply, is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy... You must... You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh, man... You come to, and find that everyone is staring at you. That... Oh my god. Shit.
Uh-oh.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever!
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today, lunch will be prepared.
Be a time competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Oh, stand up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool, fool.
Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, finger licker. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sporting court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer!
Timer ready.
This is intense.
Wow. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face with flashing the words timer ready.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh! I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure. Now is my chance to shine.
Oh my god, she has a beautiful cleaver.
She does.
Wow. What a great design.
I will defeat you myself.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature should the water be boiled at?
100 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. That's right. But how would you have even gotten into the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that be enticing offer to motivate you.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say you used? 11.
11.
That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now, you've got some basic steps going. It's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Oh, trust. Trust?
Trust or gratitude.
Gratitude. That's right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day, you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness the energy. So where does it come from? Small town where dreams are born? Deep beneath the a small town where dreams are born.
Yeah, small town.
That's right. This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Silent, sizzling, bubbling, sizzling. It's gotta be sizzling.
Yeah.
That's wrong!
Oh no, it's bubbling.
Don't make me use a spray bottle.
Next question. You notice Colonel Sanders at the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, finger licker.
Do you think it was silence?
I don't know.
Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can do is think about Colonel Sanders. Stupid, sexy Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? Oh god! Oh god! What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition. That wasn't intense.
They all said Colonel Sanders stuff.
They did. You were stranded on a desert with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? Oh, what a hunk! I know, right?
You know what? Since you've been focused on the challenge, you're falling behind.
You and Colonel Sanders will be beginning the wedding vows. Wedding vows. What is it? It's something to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits. You're really struggling to keep up. The next station's over. Ashley's already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes.
Oh, bubbling is deep frying.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Finger Licker does. And a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know that it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Finger Licker, no!
But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame.
What you often find is the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult.
Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle's over.
It can't be. I was close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Aw, that That's too bad. And here I am with a complete dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default.
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Fingerlicker's injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose we should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence.
Wait. Do you think maybe she's supposed to be like the Dairy Queen?
Why would you say she's the Dairy Queen?
I don't know, because she makes frozen desserts and stuff?
That's the only reason? You can't think of two other reasons?
I mean...
I mean, I don't know if she's Dairy Queen. I don't think she's Dairy Queen, but she could be the Dairy Queen.
You know, I'm not... I mean...
I was gonna ask Fingerlicker to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Gelée.
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you!
He places a sauce-covered finger onto his lips. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Internalize the rage you feel. That sounds like a mood.
Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever.
Oh no, we've made so many mistakes.
We have. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person! You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Like, I don't know how many roots there are, but this is all strangely specific to the things I've picked.
It really is, isn't it?
I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser, and I'm not fit to fill your fryer.
Fill my fryer!
I'll never be a master chef.
Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you ever think I never failed anything before?
It's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight.
What? This deep lore. I didn't know.
People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been.
Sounds like this guy could really use a hug.
I resolved then that I was gonna amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I have to give.
As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion.
One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of.
Real lore, it's all in the wiki. Oh my god.
I was about to
this
look
is
up
the actual story of the real Colonel Sanders. That's amazing.
This is really good. I will create a
thought it
new
might have
chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay!
Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the spork monster. Borko.
It is I. I know. I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to always have to look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right?
Oh, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up, you know? I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode.
I know you're strong, and
I should have just defended the whole time, maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I know you're strong. Cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I was never a spork monster, you see.
I don't believe it. You were human once.
Well, no, I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student, and one day,
Borko. It's a good name.
It's really good.
I thought it was the sensei, but no, this is great.
until someday, mean kids of the magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, so I was forever transformed.
A magic spell book.
Precisely! I had procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way, I lost it. And if you find such a book, I beg of you, please, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there.
It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen alive. Finger licker, together I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss.
A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. Oh my god, it's so elegant.
Look at his tiny baby picture with the goatee.
He was born with that goatee. That's amazing. Damn, it's so elegant. Oh, it's simple. It's great. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders.
Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef.
Well, there is something. It's just a side dish I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now, you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you?
Chico says, did you bring the right persona for this social link? I think we reveal our secrets to this man.
Reveal it. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. But before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway.
Magnificent!
Together, you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl.
Oh my god, your creamy slaw. Do you mind if I hold on to that last bite? I'd like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment.
I used to not really like coleslaw, but I find that if I douse it in pepper, it's not so bad.
Yeah, a little salt, little pepper.
Yeah. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not?
Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be just a moment.
You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel.
Oh god, we can look at his cock, we can look outside, we can look at the table.
Are we going right for his cock?
Are we gonna go for it?
I mean, it's big. It's in front.
It's the obvious choice. That's why maybe we should save it for last.
Maybe. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel. I mean...
Baby picture? I want to see it up close. I hope it shows up.
Oh my god.
Oh!
An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figured that this must be the Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel. It's good. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." What's this urn? You take a closer look at the large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off and read the inscription, it says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel.
Oh god, we have a door as an option, but what about his YouTube play button over there?
This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens, and inside it you find a single note. Can chicken... Wait, does that say can?
Can chicken be prepared sashimi style?
Tap on an item to learn more about the colonel. Oh my god. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair isn't just the silver in color, it's actually made of spun silver. Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel.
The deep colonel lore, he's got silver
Ooh,
hair.
a scented candle. A scented candle, you pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in the lake? Summer of 69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Tap on an item to discover more about the colonel. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. Do they?
That doesn't seem like that's what's happening in that photo.
You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. Tap on him to discover more about the colonel. Oh my god. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he's discovered one of the secret herbs and spices. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish he's been working on. He wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket.
I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you.
Aw. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off. You decide to tell him now is your moment and make the big move. You tell him you're cold, fess up, and tell the truth?
I'm always a proponent for the truth.
Let's try it. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you.
I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams.
Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving the colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel?
Yes, finger licker?
I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful.
I think you're right. We should take things slow.
You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Whee!
Whee!
You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today's the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it.
Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up.
It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question.
So, would you say we're the perfect match?
How presumptuous.
My cuisine and your taste buds, that is.
Well, they don't call me finger licker for nothing. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Sorry, my bad. Take him down a peg? No, flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window.
And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail.
Business partner? Could he be talking about you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning and stuff for people who want to cook good awaits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you.
Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something happened to you.
It's okay, I was just...
But now it turns out that you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam.
Sure, but...
You will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date.
I think I can believe that.
Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl.
Oh my god.
But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control.
Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on when talking with a talking pressure cooker?
And now I'm not sure where we stand.
You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Oh, wowzers. Miriam's offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter the rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, you know, he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious.
Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away.
I'll buy swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
Oh my god.
You can get your swirly dipped too.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at school?
There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature?
You've got some nerve, finger licker. I is suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well give up. I'll never give up. Ever! Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are about to boil over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on.
Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Finger licker, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon.
Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard.
Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive.
What is he doing complimenting her?
But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce?
It was clear you're passionate about how your food is received.
That was a lot of words to say it was bland.
Excuse me, finger licker. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself.
Oh.
Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel.
I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, finger licker.
Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, is that a book? It looks like bad news.
It's just something I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff.
A grimoire? Like a book of spells? Oh, I don't know. Who could spend time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful?
I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open up to a page with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around with the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. What are we doing?
That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger.
Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try and use it.
Oh my god, we can't, can we?
I don't know. I mean, this dramatic music is really setting us up to do it.
It really is setting us up to do it, isn't it?
No, chat.
No, it's not. No way. Do not do it. No, you idiot.
You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for his students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement.
I want you all to know that something of a dog moment coming on. I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of.
His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach out for some old homework to give him as a snack. Dogs be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkle turns feral and runs up to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside.
Tyrants! I told you not to come back, you tyrants! I will destroy you, tyrants!
Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence?
You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again!
After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he turns to his professional tone.
Sorry for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Finger Licker, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see,
Before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and spark coming from the back of the room.
I told you, save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger?
Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises.
But no, you had to show off to your cool friend. Sorry, but no, you had to show off to your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch from a triangle in midair as we descend.
Oh my god, are they fucking dead?
Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, that doesn't make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care.
Oh! Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaseous panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks.
No amount of seasoning's gonna make me want to eat that, Clank.
Clank blurts out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see the entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school.
That was unfortunate. But we mustn't get distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown college exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena.
But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay?
Okay, I'm so mad I could smash the tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone?
These poses she makes, they remind me of Mako. From Kill la Kill.
It's so Mako.
Like the thing and the thing and the thing and stuff.
Yeah.
Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through the final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way.
You're not gonna settle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me?
Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a big ranch enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So, sorry if it's not. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks.
I should review my menu for today. I'm gonna make a very special soup.
And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge, a test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his evil-er counterpart, Ashley. Oh God, I'm saying it the way she wants me to say it now. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of the recipe you've been working on. Finger Licker's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by stupid, sexy Colonel Sanders.
I was wondering if you wanted to have a different kind of cram session.
Oh, wow.
Finger Licker, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam.
Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you.
Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious.
You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Ignore it like there's no sound? No way. Fess up about our practice dish.
The truth.
Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing.
I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards.
That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell?
Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all butter crust.
All butter crust.
And my nose is telling me something else.
Oh no, is it burning?
No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC.
It's more like TNC, am I right?
But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out.
The moment of truth. Wow. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
That looks really freaking good.
It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day.
There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules! That is except to cook with everything you've got! Ruff! You step up to the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect, his original recipe fried chicken.
That was original recipe, all rights reserved fried chicken.
Right. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out their special cool cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air.
Oh my god, batter me.
Egg wash!
Miriam furiously injects ingredients into the itty-bitty pot of broth.
Best friend Blaster!
Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. That's rock and roll. Fuck. That's good.
Yeah.
Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed.
Shallow personality spatula.
Even Clank gets in on it. When did he start talking?
5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique.
Oh my god, 5-dial pressure point. That's amazing. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English?
It's the singularity as was foretold.
Whoa, she is surprised. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will overtake us all.
Self-destruct.
Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him to the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own and you're desperate to not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's most certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way.
Do it the hard way. Let's date this hunky hunk of chickeny
Who
man.
needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room.
Wank.
Oh my god.
I'll believe in you, finger licker.
Miriam notices too.
And I've always believed in you, finger licker, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever.
You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. But Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking?
Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you.
Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles.
It's the secret ingredient.
Oh, fuck. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get the Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes.
It is I, Steve, the spork monster!
Steve, but what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you?
We spork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off. But you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Oh, hey, we're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out?
I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got a grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station.
I see what you're up to. Crisscross some magical items and accidentally summon me, eh?
Yeah, you guessed it, sort of. I mean, if you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water?
I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was a little spork pop back in the old country.
Oh, back in the old country.
You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I should watch from you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on it. Oh shit! Oh, wrong person. I was like, this doesn't make any sense.
Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition.
I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school, and I'd fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up,
You toss a very serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint.
Never mind. I'll talk to you. Goodbye.
Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. I mean, that seems pretty good. Summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, finger licker. You are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue! Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment to show the world my cockery. You begin to levitate off the ground, energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything.
You can do it.
Except turn back time. which would be super useful because when you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served.
No.
But don't worry, dear finger licker. You have suffered some setbacks, but not all is lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support.
I've been watching you today, and I must say I am truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches.
He steps up to your station and stands right beside you.
I am here to help.
All you've managed to make is mac and cheese. Time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But, Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What'll happen to you? What about the rules?
Following the rules has never been my thing. I follow my heart.
Oh my god, what a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on.
And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts.
Are you suggesting?
If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union.
Time's up, students.
With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for.
You must now present your dishes to me.
A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete.
It seems we're missing some students. Crack.
From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student.
I'm flying.
Sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there.
Miriam, would you mind?
Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging from a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants.
Pop, get down to that right now.
Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse?
I thought a wedgie was a salad.
Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything.
I can't feel my legs, but I'll be excused.
Sure.
Hey, Google, stop.
You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but certainly not yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll from?
You hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but... Oh, you wait to hear it, sorry, but there's none.
Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please, conduct your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester.
Wow, 3 whole days long.
But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish.
Oh,
right
one
back.
of us has to get that.
Yeah, it's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
He's doing it.
Tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
Oh, look at that little piece of karage and the teeny tiny tea. Bum, 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 bum. It's actually amazing, right? I really appreciate the work that goes into making teeny tiny things. It just is really, like, yeah, wonderful.
All right, hit it.
Tender udon noodles in a savory soup.
My word, it's so delicate that a teeny tiny Narutomaki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl.
Yes, chef.
Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name.
Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself.
Sprinkles cheerfully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl.
Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss, and I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Oh, fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself.
And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup.
A+! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours.
Miriam is overjoyed and she gives you a hug.
Thank you, Finger Licker, for helping me believe in myself.
Bon, you're up. Now, describe your dish.
I made. Wow. Uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar.
He likes axes.
He does.
Did you score one type of urchin with spines from a second different colored type of urchin?
Yes, Sprinkles.
A bit much, don't you think?
It's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close enough on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Oh.
Huff.
Please be gentle with my cuisine. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past the needles. He reels back, his tongue is poked and prodded.
Oh, my tongue!
The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I really love this. Keep poking my tongue. Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour?
Don't discount simplicity.
This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk.
I know. Yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, serve time, step up. Now describe your dish.
I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass.
That actually doesn't sound too bad.
Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It is very fragile and meant to be a display piece.
Uh-oh. Don't eat the food at a cooking school?
Got toast in your ears or something, finger licker? I told you, it's a display piece.
Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school.
Yeah, which is why I cooked it. And did an extremely good job of cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry.
I mean, she's not entirely wrong.
I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral.
Now, the food cannot be eaten, cannot be judged. You're disqualified.
Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up.
You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you!
And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone.
This isn't the last you've heard of me, either!
This class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders,
The final cooks step up together.
two chefs.
What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese.
Has become something else.
He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh. I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays.
Just when I thought I'd seen everything in the kitchen, you gave me this thing. And completely blew me away. In my 49 dog-year life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, you're passing, oh, you gotta pass.
Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that even Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve on the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy.
DJ Dog in the house!
You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who's to say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Whoa!
Ow.
Damn. Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting.
No ghost at graduation. Color written by school bylaws.
I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get people to finally notice me.
Oh, amusing.
Now that everyone's together, it's the spork monster! He's totally meddled out though.
Everyone, the spork monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster!
Yay! Student tries to finish what he has to say, but everyone's too wrapped up in talking about spork. Party monster. Dejected, the student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking. And you know, she's doing good. She's gonna go do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched upon his dirty chef's hat a crown.
Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean.
Oh, now I get it.
Oh.
And we've got a new wing to the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of Chancellor such and such.
The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who arrived late to the dance.
Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth.
Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing.
I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension.
What? What?
I actually feel like I knew this whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank.
You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear that she's managed to surpass you in that regard.
I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird.
The portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Oh, he's so casual. Oh my
Howdy,
God.
classmates.
Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to give them just a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal.
I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken.
The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor.
Finger licker, what are you doing sitting alone?
Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance.
I wonder, might you tell me what the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few.
It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me?
Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you.
And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Finger Licker.
How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks.
Work together? Well, I think this is something I need to do by myself.
But who will help run your restaurants?
I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on our time at the school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward?
Could it be you found a love connection, but you failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school.
Oh, my dear Finger Licker, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side.
The end. Aww.
What's
Damn.
the CG that we get? We didn't get a CG?
No CG? Oh. That's too bad. I think we got the okay ending.
Stephen! I'm back! Just in time for us to be at the end. Man, this OP is good, though.
It's so good. That did not feel right. I know. I'm so torn because I really have to go. I have a thing to... Oh, wow. I actually look cute there. I have a thing to do, but I want to finish this. I didn't think it would be this long. Wow. The art in this OP is so freaking good.
It is so good.
I definitely want to get the full ending though.
Yeah, we have to come back to this and do the good end. Maybe like in
know.
an evening sometime.
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to explore some of the bad options and stuff too.
Oh, I want to cast a spell.
Right? I know. So,
I want to cast all the evil magic.
well, damn, I did my best though. I think it really all went awry during that cooking competition, right?
Yeah,
where
the lunch.
yeah, where I forked my hand.
Yeah, and we did tell Miriam the wrong ingredient.
Yeah, we'll do some meme runs. So yeah, we'll do this again next Saturday, I think. Probably.
Oh, and Adrian, thank you for sending me the artist for the game.
Oh, cool. Who is it?
It's Siobahan chiffon? Siobihan.
Siobhan.
Siobhan.
I think that's Siobhan.
Siobhan?
I believe so.
Oh, her art is so good.
Oh, really?
His art is so good. Their art is so good. Oh.
Yeah. So we'll explore this game a little more because I would like to see some of the other endings. So we'll let this sit for a week and then we'll come back to it. What a great game, though. I mean, for what it is. A very long advertisement for mac and cheese chicken.
Yeah. Which I really want to try now.
Yeah, right? Chiffon. Yeah, it's cool. Great art. Great game. A lot of fun. But I want to
Siobhan.
romance
It even
Ashley.
has the pronunciation in there. I'm just bad. Siobhan. But pronounced Sioban.
Yeah, we'll see what this game has to offer. Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't take itself too seriously. I like that, they're liberal with it. It's great. The music was pretty hype in some moments too.
Oh my god, the music was really, it was just a good game.
It had a good feel to it. So yeah, I would very much like to come back to this and just, take it apart a little bit. Sad I could only get half of the kernel. I wonder if on the title screen, this is actually a metaphor if you want to flip back really quickly. Because this is the love of Colonel, this is his love side, and this is his entrepreneurial side.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you got to get both. We only got one. Now
Next time we'll get both of you.
You got to get him body and soul.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But thank you guys for being here and supporting what we do. We're going to be back tomorrow with freaking Fire Emblem 3 Houses and Persona 3.
It's the start of our week again.
Yeah, I was just chilling and relaxing, listening to some Persona 4 music, and I was like, man, I really love Persona. It's good. Makes me feel good. It's good. Gets that So yeah, come back to that tomorrow. Here, same time, same place, same awesome. I'm gonna go hang out with my aunt. So yeah. You join the stream, just hang out here and take care of them.
Okay.
Just kidding. Bye-bye.
Bye, have fun. I'll hang out with the stream. You take care of your aunt. Hey everybody, it's just Nyanny now. I'm here to take care of you guys. So what do you guys want to do? Guess we can turn this off. Do you want to play Minecraft? Just kidding. Oh my god, Zero. I just said that. I have to go to the bathroom and I gotta clean up a little bit because my cousin's in town and she's gonna come over tomorrow night to play some board games. So that's exciting. But yeah. Okay, it's weird. Now I'm gonna go. Sonic 06? Okay, bye. I love you. Bye. So I'll go to KFC.